Hello, just to let you know, the Warriors podcast is now on Patreon. If you would like to join the gang, do so. We have lots of different tiers, which you get lots of different things, don't they, Barry?
You do. If you join at one of the lower tiers, you might get something like a signed card through the post. If you go through one of the higher tiers, you'll get cups, stress balls, priority entrance into live shows, things like that. But most importantly to you, you get an extra episode a week. You get an extra half an hour of this nonsense every Friday. But you also get video specials. We are taking all the money that we make through Patreon and we are investing it in more production to grow the podcast. So we'll be doing video stuff, won't we, Hayley?
Yeah, we recorded a special a few weeks ago at the Frog and Bucket. I set Barry a challenge. That was all filmed. We had a real fun day and I cannot wait for you lot to see it. That'll be exclusive on Patreon in the next couple of weeks, so get yourself signed up.
Patreon.com/The Warriors.
Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Warriors podcast. Your weekly dose of fretting anxiety will make you feel worse by the end of it, but thanks for joining us for the ride. I'm Hayley Ellis and he is Barry Dodds.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right, mate. I tell you what, I'm going to go straight in with this because I had a voice note off another comedian, Rob Thomas, who does another one podcast. And do you know, maybe it was last week or the week before, we were talking about someone had sent us a worrying because they don't like their cars being parked next to other cars in case the door gets banged and stuff like that. And Rob said he was at Knowsley Safari Park, which is a trigger for me, let's be honest. And
as an exhibit or a visitor?
Barry? Oh, he's gonna go in on you for that comment. Two cars parked too close to him and he could hardly get in. Like, his wife had to sort of struggle to get the baby in the back of the car and stuff like that. So he was really annoyed. So what he did is because he was gonna smash the windscreens off, and I think his wife calmed him down. Was like, your kids here, you can't be doing that. So what he did instead, because he was so annoyed that they parked so close, and it was like no reason for them to park so close, he reckoned. He had a banana in the back of the car that was his kids. He broke it in half and he smeared it over the windscreen and popped their windscreen wipers up.
I mean,
do you know what? As I'm saying this, I probably shouldn't have said his name because someone could listen to this and be like, that was my car.
Rob can handle it. When I said, he's like a silverback, isn't he, Rob? He's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Would you take on Rob in a fight? I fucking wouldn't.
Could you imagine listening to a podcast and be really annoyed that so you've gone somewhere and there's banana smeared, and then you listen to a podcast and they like name exactly where it was and who did it.
Yeah, to chill out. You're like, oh God. Put that Warriors one on to help me unwind because I'm just so tense after. Where you're laughing about Rob rubbing a banana. That's quality, that. Well done, Rob. I do suggest, Rob, that you get some of those fake parking tickets. I'll send you a link to get some because they're great fun. You always just leave a pen and some sheets of A4, and you can just get really creative. Somebody put a sticker on my windscreen when I was parked outside. And look, can I just say, there's going to be people who hear this and who are on the other side of the argument, okay? But I once parked up in Amble, where my parents live, and I went and I stay in an Airbnb when I go there because I'm not.
Is that because your parents won't let you in the house?
I'm not allowed in the house or anything.
Yeah.
We've got to meet at a certain point with supervision from the council and that. So we.
That's a joke, by the way, if anyone's listening.
No, I can't say it to my parents because my dad's disabled, so a part of the house is all fucking. And then he said monkey paws. It's not monkey. They're like those.
Can't be that disabled if he's getting around the house on fucking tough mud, of course.
No, lots of like disability things, and so like hoists and all that. It's basically half home, half fucking physiotherapy ward, right? Anyway, I don't know why you need that much. Phew!
Very dramatic.
Sorry.
I'm going to tell you when I used to work in an office, right, there used to be this someone, do you know there's always someone with a dramatic sneeze? And there used to be this girl who'd sneeze like really over the top, and one of the women, she was so mank, and she used to go, and the Oscar goes to? Every time she sneezed.
Just being a cunt.
So passive-aggressive. So
I can't state my parents, right? We went into far much detail on that. I was more just justifying that your joke wasn't real, but I hope you enjoyed it, Haley. So I stay at an Airbnb, and I've got to park up, obviously, on the street where the Airbnb is. And I came out. I'd parked up, like, when I'd arrived. So a couple of days later, I went back to the car. There's something stuck under my windscreen. And I thought, what's that? And there was a note. And somebody had stuck on, if you don't live here, don't park here.
Right.
Right, and I get it, right? These people who live on these places where there's Airbnbs and things like that, their streets do get sort of filled up by tourists and people like that. And, usually if it's an Airbnb, there'll be a few people staying. So all that on-street parking gets taken up. But at the end of the day, anyone can park there. It's not residents only. It's not single
How
or
do they
double
know
yellowed.
you haven't just moved in as well? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I just presume that they're used to seeing people parking in this area, then carrying all the, stuff down to the, the place that they know as an Airbnb house. And honestly, I was just filled with so much rage. I was like, how dare you? How dare you? So I went and got out two of me parking fines. Right, I'm ignoring you because you're being a knobhead, right? So I went and got two of me parking fine things.
I love the way you carry them everywhere with you. Do you know what I mean? You're going away to visit your family, and you're like, do you know what? What I need is some fake parking fines to take away with me. Right. The level of vindictiveness was already there before this happened.
No, therefore, like, putting on, like, your windscreen and things like that. So I got them. And the thing was, and I'm looking at it, and, like, and almost opposite the car, there's a house where they've got a note next to their doorbell, which says, like, please leave parcels with number whenever. Because obviously they're out during the day, and it was the same handwriting. And I was like, brilliant.
Oh, for God.
So
Mrs. Marple strikes again.
So I got me parking fines, right? So, and I just got a big bit of A4 and just wrote, if you want a house with a private drive, fucking buy one, right? Stuck that in a parking fine envelope and slapped it right in the middle of the front of their door. And then, so, like, honestly, even as people were walking past while I was getting my car ready, people were looking at, like, oh, what's that on that house? Well, this is somewhere where some people fart and it makes the fucking local paper, right? So everyone was just like, oh, is that like an eviction notice or something like that? So, I was like, right, well, there you go.
And did you stay there that night? Because I'd be shitting myself that they'd read that and then come back. Mind you, what they're going to do, write a more aggressive note.
Oh, no, I did it when I was leaving. Right,
yeah. Not soft. That happened to me, though, when I think when I stayed with Sally Ann Hayward one time, someone had left a note on my car telling me to move my car. And it made me so angry.
Yeah.
Like, I think they could have spat at my face, would have made me less angry than a passive-aggressive note under my windscreen wiper. I was just, they're nerve.
It's like the nerve, and it's like, could you not have had this chat face to face with me? Anyway, the address of that house is, if you'd like to,
Sorry, no,
is number
No.
Street.
No, that's getting bleeped. That's getting bleeped. Oh, shall we do other people's worries? Not other people's. Hang on.
Ours.
Oh,
Get ahead of yourself.
Shall we do some worries of the week?
Yeah, let's do it. Worries.
I went away on a little break with some uni friends last weekend.
Intervention.
Lovely time. No, do you know what? I don't do anything interesting enough for intervention, to be honest with you, Barry. I wish you did. Anyway, we had a lovely time. And one of my friends, I won't name her, because she listens to the podcast, but one of my mates who's got a very, high-powered job, intelligent woman, we sat around having breakfast and she went, I don't know how it even come up because we weren't talking about anything remotely like this, but she went, yeah, I bought a kit off Etsy to get a hex removed from myself.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, I knew you'd think this was normal, Barry. And she was like, we were like, what? And she went, has anyone ever had a hex put on them? And we went, no, because we don't live in the 1800s. What are you on about? And she bought listen to this, it's so funny. I might talk about this to stand up because I couldn't believe how. So she bought a kit off Etsy. She was convinced herself that someone's put a curse on her, right? She said a man did it on holiday in France. Anyway.
She parked outside his house in an Airbnb.
Anyway. She bought a kit off Etsy. And as you know, I'll tell you what gets rid of witchcraft, an Etsy site. She paid 45 quid for this kit, and you had to buy the ingredients yourself, and it said, cover yourself in olive oil, put a bay leaf on you. And so one of my mates was like, did they not just send you a recipe? It just seemed very strange. So she had to cover herself in olive oil with a bay leaf and all this, right? And sleep overnight. And then it said the next day you had to go down and put some sticks or some garlic, I can't remember what other rubbish had made up, right? Oh, they sent her a picture, by the way, of a candle full of altars to say that they were doing that for her. Sure, it wasn't a stock image. Then she had to go down to running water in a stream and put this thing in the stream a certain way. Anyway, she did that, and they cleared £100 out of her bank account as well.
Right. Okay, so what are you saying?
Well, and she went, I'd buy one again. Why? And she's like, because I think someone else has put has anyone ever cursed you, do you think? I mean, they have. But do you believe in curses?
Well, you've got that one. You've got that woman who you're pissed off by giving her £2.50.
Do you know what, though? This is what...
I know, I knew you'd be thinking about it.
No, she'd never cursed me or give her money, but out of all...
You shall never enter the top 200.
Out of all of my friends, I'd be the most likely to buy a kit off Etsy to get rid of a hex, right? And even I'm like, no, I don't believe that. And then I thought, oh, hang on, no, what I've bought in the past off Etsy. I was mocking my mate, like taking the mick out of her. Then I thought, oh no, I bought a new moon kit. Right. Let me see if I've got it in the office. Hang on, let me see if I've got it. I've got it here. 2 secs, Barry.
This is one of those things that you whack up your... This is not like you.
Can't find it. I don't know what to do. Let me just...
I can guess where it is.
What? Where?
Just get it. Just come sit back down because you're miles away from the mic.
Oh, I found it. Hang on. One sec. Right. So, I bought this... Alright. Oh, hang on. I bought this kit because apparently I got into manifestation for about half an hour. And, it stinks. I've just opened it and I can smell like incense. Anyway, they say when there's a new moon, that's when you should set new intentions and good things will sort of come into your life.
Oh, it's a spell.
It's not a spell, no. just sort of setting...
I thought it one of those things that you whack up your,
What? I don't know.
A
moon cup?
Yeah.
Barry, why would I say, hang on, let me go and get my moon cup?
That's what I'm saying. This isn't like you.
Yeah. No one would do that unless you're on a fucking OnlyFans. What did you think I was going to do?
Thinking fucking Etsy.
Oh, your mind is in a
Sorry.
dark place.
Sorry.
No.
You just said you got a moon kit.
I bought a moon kit,
Fuck
not
it.
a moon cup.
Right, okay.
What did you think? Hang on, Barry, can you hear that swishing around? It's full.
Well, that's what I said when you got. I can't find it. And I said, I know where it is.
Honestly. Unbelievable.
Wow.
No, it's
okay.
different podcast. Anyway, a moon kit, a new moon kit. So...
Oh, here he's gone very liberal.
Unbelievable. Right, can I tell you... Oh, Jesus. So, you get this moon kit. So when it's meant to be like a full moon, that's when you're setting your new intentions. And you sort of... and I paid... I can't tell my boyfriend this. Because he'd be like, what the fuck are you spending your money on?
Right,
so,
go on. Tell me about...
I'm just opening it now. So the next full moon, I'm just looking now. When is it?
Oh, it smells of lavender. Fucking hell.
You're rotten, you. 6th of April. It's the next full moon, so I'll do it then. But you see, now it come with some dark chocolate, and I've ate that already.
Chocolate. Is that a hot water bottle with it as well?
So, it is. I'm looking at my kit now. Stop mocking this because I've paid. I won't say how much I've paid. Obviously.
Stop mocking this. Can I remind you of the fucking lockbox?
Yeah, this isn't dangling off me fucking car. So basically, can I just read you through what you do?
Yes.
I'm going to do this the 6th of April. I'll have to buy some new dark chocolate, though. So basically, I opened the box and had the chocolate like it was an advent calendar, and I haven't used it
fucking
since.
child.
Because I was away when it was the last full moon, and you can't light candles or incense in a hotel, especially not the one in Cardiff. You can't even get fucking heating in that. Anyway. It's got... So you need an hour to do this. And you have they'll actually give you a Spotify playlist, which is on there. So you find a quiet, private space, free from distractions. That's why I can't be at the Citrus.
Because I got in the 4G masts off again.
Cushions and blankets at hand to help you get comfortable. You start the playlist on Spotify, right? Then they give you a tea bag. So you brew the cup of tea and bring to your space to cool down. So then they give you a black ritual candle in the holder, and you light it, and it signifies the beginning of your ritual. It burn for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Then you cleanse the space with this joss stick, the Palo Santo stick. Clean the space, right? Then you've got a lavender essential oil. And then you get into a comfortable seated position, light the incense and place in a holder, sip the cup of tea. It's basically telling me how to have a brew, this, isn't it?
Just telling you how to sit down and have a minute.
Then you go and buy Take a Break magazine. No, it doesn't say that. Oh, you've got a crystal in there. So you take the crystal, you hold the crystal, take a breath, big sigh. That's it. And a bit of meditation.
This has taught you just how to sit down and put the telly on and put your feet up. And...
Oh, hang on, no, it continues on another page. Oh my God. You do a meditation, then you write down what you intend to do in this new moon. So it might be let's get our podcast in the top 200. I mean, that's a bit facetious. I think they're just looking for stuff,
Yeah, I mean, God knows how they've done that. By the way, can you just say publicly, go fuck yourself, Apple. Go and fuck yourself. because your charts are bullshit. You've admitted to us that there's something wrong. So can you please fix it, you bunch of feckless...
Right, well, that's going to help, isn't it, Barry? Why don't you go and stick a little fucking note on Apple office's door? Right. Anyway, this is why I don't bother with these things. I just get stressed out as soon as... Anyway, then you have another cup of tea, but it's a hot chocolate this time. A cacao tea.
It's chocolate! It's fucking hell!
Then you run a bath and you add the cleansing pink Himalayan bath salts.
Yeah. Get those in B&M. Yeah, I've seen them.
And then you make a note of the next new moon.
Haley, this is not like you.
I was desperate. Do you know what happens is, right, I start believing in all this stuff when when you're feeling a bit down and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing with my career and with my life. And then I buy shit
Hang
like
on,
this.
Yeah, it's good to know you've got faith in this project. I don't know, what's changed in your life recently? What do you think's what's been new in your life? Right, I didn't really... Whinging to Jess is one thing, getting in touch with your fucking astral beings is another.
I do this. I start doing like all self-help and positive things, and it lasts for a bit. It lasts for like a bit, and then it just...
No, it doesn't, because you fucking hate it.
Well, I hate the chocolate. This one I couldn't be arsed with because I was like, oh, fucking 2 pages. I was like, I did The Secret for a bit. I did... I find it hard to think positively, which is bad, isn't it? Do you?
Do I think positive? I think I do more than you. I think you're very negative. I think you focus on the negative, whereas I feel like I'm always trying to talk you up and make you think of the good things, because you always... I think you're a negative thinker.
Well, yeah, I struggle because all this positive thinking, I just think, well, it's not going to happen, so there's no point. And I can't get out of that mindset. So this is why I'm desperate buying fucking kits off Etsy. And I was joking about me mate with a hex, and I bought that.
I was going to say, she's
covered in olive oil laying in bed. She can't get the state of his sheets.
She hasn't got it. As soon as it arrived, she probably fried a few eggs with it. She did the same as you. Couldn't wait until the fucking moon was right. Just use the oil now.
Has anyone ever said to you, though, I've put a curse on you? Because she said to her, it's happened twice, and I thought, how is that happening?
Yeah, I have had it. In the past that I've had curses put on me and stuff like that.
This
and obviously
explains so much.
And obviously, I'm somebody who has messed around in the dark arts a fair bit. So it wouldn't surprise me. And there's been times when I've come away from, if you don't know, I go ghost hunting. I've come away from places and I've felt like I've not left everything behind. It's an odd feeling. But I have. Many years ago, I did buy a couple of spells off a woman that I met at a gig.
Right, was she selling magic beans as well? Yeah, God. She was selling... Do you know, like most people like sell DVDs at gigs, or she was selling spells?
Right, this was a member of the audience. Right.
And how did she... I got it. Sorry, I just need to break it down before we move on. So how does that conversation come up? Did she know that you ghost hunt? Did you say it on stage and then she said, I'm gone?
Yes.
Right, so how did she approach... Because if someone come up to me and said, do you want to buy some spells?
She introduced herself to me in the interval and said that she was a witch. Right, now,
okay.
This happens to me now and again, right? That I do meet these people, right? And it's fine, you know, everybody's... And can we bear in mind that you're currently scoffing at a religion?
I'm not scoffing. I just can't...
Right.
I just find that, like, you're in a junglers and someone's like, oh yeah, I'm a witch. I just find that funny, that's all.
It's good. Oh, yeah, actually, I'm really in touch with the earth, and, you know, I communicate with my spirit guides, and in the background, you just hear boom, 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 boom.
That's what I mean. It just seems an odd place. It just seems an odd place for a witch to go. That's all I'm saying.
No, this was a little quiet gig in Farnham.
Okay.
and she said, "Oh, you're into ghosts and all that." She said, "Yeah, she said, I'm a witch." She said that she was a witch, and she said, "Oh, I make spells for people and I sell spells on the internet." I said, "Oh, right, okay, fair enough." And we got chatting, and like I said, "Spells," and she went, "Yeah." Now I said, "Oh, could I buy a couple of spells off you?" And she went, "Yeah." So I gave her 20 quid and gave her my address. Right. Went away. She said,
I'm sensing where this is going. Yeah.
And a week or so later, little parcel arrives, and it was spells. There was 2 spells.
I thought it was going to be the head of Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right, no. It was. So there was one which was a money spell, because I was having some financial troubles at the time. I think she said, "What's troubling you?" And I think I said, "Money worries." So she gave me the money spell, and then she said, and I said, "Love life." I was like, "Oh, this way back." I was like, "Oh, I'd like."
She like, "You can have your money back. There's nothing I can do, sir. Even black magic won't solve this."
Right. You can tell you're on your moon cup. So she sent us the things. Now the thing that, like, one of the things that worried me was, well, not worried me, but it made me question whether it was real or not, is when I opened the love spell, loads of little glittery hearts fell out the envelope. I was like, right, this isn't like this.
And it was stuck together.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like, no, Haley.
Sorry.
What is wrong with you today? It's not like you.
Go on. So yeah, loads of little glitter fell out.
Like the shit that you'd get from fucking Paper Chase, right, on someone's birthday. So we're like, all right. So I followed the instructions, and it was like, you've got to, like, dark room, and then you take this can. It was a red candle, and you had to carve a heart in it in the back, and you had to say these words out from this thing, and then there was a sunflower seed stuck into the bottom of the candle of the wax, and you then had to burn the candle down. Then you had to take this little seed. It was sunflower seed. You had to take it and bury it in your garden, right. And then just wait for love to come and find you. And they said, it's obviously better when it's, when the seed germinates. It's all like life and the earth and blah 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 blah. So I did it, and
so you're going to fall in love with a sunflower? Is that what's meant to happen?
No, I think I was meant to be watching for the sunflower to grow and all that, and
right.
Sit back and wait for love.
How long has it been now? How many years?
Well, the sunflower never grew because we blew the garden up with fireworks.
Well, there you go.
It was that house where I was firing the rockets on my horse.
Oh.
We used to put the fireworks in, like, pointing down the wrong way, and then, like, light them, and sort of, like, boom, 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 like, just soil fucking everywhere. Honestly, yeah, it looked like Battle of the Somme when we left that house.
But hang on, so who put a curse on you then?
Just knobheads. I'm not what I don't mean to mock it, because I know there's people who listen to this who.
I'm not mocking it. I believe in all this stuff because it's all about. If you think that, then things will start going that way. That's what a lot of it is. So I do actually believe in it. So if you are a witch or, someone who can.
We definitely have at least one listening. At least.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen emails from them. And I know who they
right,
are.
Well, I need to basically get this curse of iTunes lifted off. You're the one who said they put all glitter in your letter.
That's not a euphemism.
Oh, don't make me paranoid now. I'm going to have to buy a bloody another new moon. Bloody kit now. No, you're making me paranoid now.
You're going to need moon pads.
Oh, it's not funny because I do believe in this, and I will be like, well, that explains it then.
Okay.
So apologies if you're listening and you've just put one on me. Can you reverse it? Right, we should have spoke about this.
It's not a fucking cheat code on a computer game. Yeah, can you hit up, down, left, right, A, B, please? And take the curse off.
No. Why have we spoke about this? Because I'm going to be thinking about this all day now.
I'd be thinking about it when you're like driving late at night. And...
That's not funny. Do you know why? Because I seen a thing on bloody Twitter because of who you're following again. I got another one for you, and it was this car on the motorway, and its wheel just flipped off, and it fell under another car and flipped the car upside down. And I thought, oh my God. I was laying awake thinking about that. Oh, Barry, tell them to put the curse off me now, honestly.
I promise you they're lovely. And they'll probably get in touch privately, I would imagine.
You can tell me how to use my new moon kit.
I can tell you how to use it if you want. Right, you put one leg up on the bath.
It's not funny, it's disgusting. Have you got a worry before we move on to other people's?
Nah,
because
I'm
I've
alright
got several
week.
now. Oh yeah, but you are.
Feels so much better. I felt quite downbeat earlier. I've sort of had a bit of bad news about it earlier today, but I feel great now. Listeners' worries?
Yeah.
Worry ye not. It's time for your problems with Hayley and Barry.
So this is a part of the show where you tell us your worries and we make them worse. If you have a worry you'd like us to make worse, then email us in theworriespodcast@gmail.com. You can tweet us, you can Instagram us. If you're on a Patreon, drop us a Patreon. Patreons take priority. And let us know what you're worried about. We've had an email from Scott, who is coming to watch us at the live show in Manchester, which is on the 9th of April. Get your tickets now. Anyway, Scott said, I've been listening to your podcast and for some reason it triggered a proper unhinged worry that I have. Sometimes when eating, usually basic things like chocolates or biscuits, I worry that one of my teeth will come out and then I'll bite the tooth. The thought of biting down on something as hard as my tooth, further than cracking my other teeth, has always been a bizarre worry of mine. Can I just say, Scott, I mean, I'm going to make it worse from the off, but when I was in high school, right, do you remember Highland toffee bars, Barry?
Oh, Hayley, I'm about to tell you exactly the same story, but the chocolate is a Boost bar. Carry on.
Well, one of these lads called Stuart, I won't say his surname, he bit into a Highland toffee and he took it out and his front tooth was just stuck in the Highland toffee still. I've never seen anything like it since. So he didn't actually chew on his tooth, but he was going, he pulled it out and his front tooth was just stuck in.
Like a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, God.
What happened with the Boost?
I got, because I had to get 2 buses to Scar, because I had a local school, but I changed school, and the new school I had to get 2 buses to. Cheers, Mum. Cheers, Dad. And
It's like they almost want to get rid of you.
more time out the house. I had a Boost that I bought from the newsagent and was on my second bus. I was just chewing away on it and then bit down. Like, I remember something feeling weird and then I bit down again and then crunch. And then,
almost make me feel it. Sorry, Scott, if you're listening, this is making me... Go on. What?
It pulled one of my fillings out.
And you chewed on the filling?
And I chewed on the filling.
Oh, Scott, Webb was basically telling you, yeah, your worry is valid.
Scott, yeah, you probably got the worst. Make it worse than anyone. Sorry, mate.
I think, Scott, maybe just have like Angel Delight, like soup. Like...
Start living like a pensioner.
Marshmallows, like just, you know. Oh, that's made me feel, honestly, that apologies to people who like have sensory issues, because that has made me, honestly, I'm touching his teeth as I'm talking to you. That's made me...
Thank God you finished that.
Another problem made worse. Go on.
Douche. Unsolved. Hi, Hayley and Barry, this is from Victoria. My worries are, one day I'll be wearing my new favourite top or jumper when I... By the way, if the last one sent you giddy, get ready, here's another one. Fainting special. And we can't ignore this one as well, because it's a Patreon one. So it can't be cut.
I'm feeling on pins. Go on.
One day I'll be wearing my new favourite top or jumper when I stumble across someone in the street in need of first aid. I'll have to take off my jumper to stem the flow of blood, thus ruining the jumper and or losing it to the police as evidence.
Do you know what? I've had that thought before as well. I did think, I have thought that before, because you see it all the time, you've got to stem the blood flow and you think, oh, I don't want to use my good t-shirt. Is that what they're worried about, ruining the clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that thought.
Thus ruining the jumper or losing it to the police as evidence. If I'm wearing a particular favourite top, I always put on an extra layer over said favourite item of clothing that I could use to stem the flow of the blood instead.
Where do you live?
Fucking...
This good.
Anyway,
Salford.
that's Victoria from Backroot.
Oh, I mean, I'm laughing. I've had that thought though. It's one that has crossed my mind before, thinking, oh, that'll be ruined.
But then you're covering up the nice top that you like.
I don't really know what to suggest. Like maybe
Well, hang on, because I worry don't end there. I worry that number two. I worry that one day I'll be in an accident while out of the house. Right, it's fucking Frank Spencer. Right, I'll be in an accident while out of the house, and someone will need to come to my house and pack a hospital bag for me. While going through my drawers to look for clothes, they'll find my diary and read it without me knowing, then never admit to it, but they'll live the rest of their life knowing my innermost secrets. Good luck adding those to your ever-growing list of anxieties. Love the podcast. Thanks for making it, Vic. You're probably going to want to say the same thing that I want to say.
What's that? I don't think so.
Who the fuck's keeping a diary?
No, I know loads of people that do keep diaries still.
You're joking.
I do.
And writing everything down?
Not everything, but people like to have, like, I know a few people that do it just to, like, look back on what they've done over the year. I mean, with you, there'd be not much to look back on. Like, spoke to Ailey. People do one.
Fucking big opinion of yourself there.
Vic, I have had that thought, not with a diary, but I do have a worry that, do you know when I pass away, that someone's got to go through all the shit in my house? And I like sort of, I'm not a hoarder, but I keep loads of things that I should throw away. Do you know what I mean? What?
Well, my friend Christina Martin, incidentally, there's a book out by Evie King called Ashes to Admin, totally unrelated to Christina Martin, who doesn't use a pen name. Christina. Christina.
By the way, Clark Kent is Superman.
Christina wrote a book. Evie King wrote a book. But Christina does the same job. She's the person who, when you die and someone's got to go through your house and usually it's when people like die alone with no loved ones, so like take note Haley. So she's the person who goes around someone's house when they've died, and she's the person who kind of clears it out and puts the pieces together of what's their life and what was important to them, what's just for the bin, and it is fascinating.
So is that what the book's about by Evie King, which is no relation to Christina?
That's what the book's about, yeah. Because some of the stories are like obviously very sad. Some of them are very funny. Some of them are utterly like you'll feel like you've been punched by the end of, like, winded with like the shock of them. It's an amazing book, utterly amazing.
What an unusual job to have. Like, I just thought people would come around and just skip it all. I didn't realise someone went through it.
Well, it's if sorry to make it serious for a second, but it's if people die and there's no sort of, they don't know of any loved ones or friends or next to kin or anything, they've got to try and put the pieces together of who this person was, and more often, like Christina's week tends to be spending a lot of time at funerals where she will be the only person at the funeral with a celebrant.
That's sad.
But I think it's amazing that somebody has to do that job. And like you're saying, it isn't just like a load of blokes in high vis with like one of those big snow
That's what
shovels.
I thought would happen, yeah. That's what I thought would happen. It just gets skipped.
Like
but I would more worry about
and just like slinging
my
it in
family
the bin.
coming through and finding my new moon kit. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, we never knew Haley was mental. Sorry.
They do.
Spiritual.
They definitely do. Well, what I would say to Vic then, in regards to if she's worried about a diary, maybe write your diary. Do you remember those pens that you could just write in invisible ink? Then you had to wipe a white pen over the top of it so you could see it.
Haley.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Ooh.
Could you try again?
I can't, sorry. Go on.
Do you hear that a lot at your gigs?
I'm not responding. Go on.
I got I can't go into exactly what it is, but I got something that required me to buy a UV light. There was something that was written in invisible ink. Right, it's for a thing that I'm
Was it
working on.
outside on the brick outside your house? And did it begin with a P? Go on.
Really?
We're getting tired now. Let's wrap this up.
Are you all right with that?
No, I'm not. Go
Are
on.
you okay with that? So I had these things that I had to look at in invisible ink. So I just went on Amazon, bought this, and it turned out. And I thought I was just buying like a little pen light. Essentially, it turned up. It's as big as the torch that I use for when there's a power cut. Right, it's fucking massive. Right, so you turn it off and instantly the whole light's blue. Because I needed it when I was away working on something, it was in my bag. And I stayed in a travel lodge the other night, and I didn't know
Oh, no.
that's what a black light is. It's a UV
What do you mean?
light.
So you seen the
So I
state of the
turned
sheets in the
so I turned all the lights off.
Why
and
would
turned
you
the
do
torch
that?
on. Oh.
Where was it? Where was it?
I can tell you, the bed sheets and the pillows were immaculate.
Right, yeah.
Right. The carpet. I never took my shoes off again.
Oh my God.
It was like looking at a fucking lava lamp.
Oh, that's made me ill. That has made me feel ill. Right, well, that's the end of this week's episode. If you still listened, thank you. Because I feel physically sick now.
Hang on. What we've done here was we've done like a sort of stomach churning special this time. So, yeah, Victoria, burn that diary and keep it in your own head. Like, I think that's the only way to solve that problem. Otherwise, you will get somebody going through your house and it'll either get read or binned.
Another problem made worse.
Made considerably worse. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. What a roller coaster of a ride this has been. Don't forget, live shows coming up. Come and join the Patreon. There's loads of extra nonsense and bollocks, and a lot more of us answering your questions and problems. And it's just another half an hour of this a week, really.
Specials coming soon. We should have the special tier in a couple of weeks, fingers crossed.
Yes.
So that'll be on the Patreon exclusively as well.
Yes.
So if you want to see that, get signed up. I mean, it's been something, hasn't it? It's been traumatic. I'm off to light me new moon candle right about now.
Careful.
See you next week.
See you soon.
You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.